Operate 24/7, supporting 10 great companies that are on site. We provide anything from steam, water, compressed air, all of the utility needs to run their process, but really aren't core to their business, so they entrust us with that. Anything we can do to support the success of those companies. We say we're roughly 1,600 acres. We're in the low country of South Carolina, so some of that acreage is low. We have about 800 acres that either is developed or can be developed. And again, we've got 10 different companies that are operating here on site. We are zoned heavy industrial, so we're not in the middle of the general population, residential. Our neighbors are, a freshwater river to our west, a saltwater brackish river to our right, utility generating plant to our north, and a naval base to our south. So we're perfectly located and suited to do exactly what is being done here, which is manufacture products, for industry.
So in this market, speed is money. So time to market means everything. When it gets down to it, and by the time it hits us, they're looking for speed to market. Can you deliver what we need, make this timeline work for our construction, our operational costs? So Bushy Park is a jewel. It's one of a kind. I don't think anyone could ever replicate what they have here. And plus the model that they've put together here, it makes it easy for industries to locate here. They have a niche and they're well focused, but when an industry is coming, these guys are able to partner with them and really offset some of their costs that they didn't even realize that Bushy Park can help deliver for them. They've got pad-ready sites and they can hit the ground running for you.
W International is a heavy steel fabrication company down here in Bushy Park. We support the Navy predominantly, building the new fleet of submarines and aircraft carriers. So what's perfect about being here in Bushy Park is the barge goes up to Quonset Point and Newport, and that is where we deliver our projects to. So it works out very, very well for us.
We have invested in a tremendous amount of infrastructure to support industry on site. We operate high-pressure steam system, for example, with built-in redundancy to where we're available 99.99% of the time, such that we don't interfere with operations here of any of the plants on site. Any other industrial services, refrigeration, gases, compressed air are here and existing on site, so that if a company wants to come locate here, they can let us worry about all of the support infrastructure, and they can worry about their core business. We often will work with new companies that are coming to locate here. If it's not core to what they do, and it's something that we can invest in and add to our services, our company is very well suited to make those investments alongside those companies, lower their capital needs for getting their facility up and running, and take on that operation ourselves.
All of those things that you would assume that you'd be adding on if you were working with a municipality or, a public utility provider, is going to be more or less baked into the costs that you're going to be dealing with. And so again, when companies hear that, they're sometimes dubious about it, thinking, okay, well, this can't, it's too good to be true. And they get out here and they see the infrastructure, they see the availability, the capacity, and all the assets that are here. That's when they really realize that this is a long-term arrangement, a long-term relationship, and that it's something that they can actually build such a great cost model off of because of that situation. What Bushy Park does so well is understand exactly what they can offer and what they can't, and kind of what they can bring online if they need something else. And so just knowing that and being a little bit more clear on it up front is such a relief to companies.
I think the main thing is indeed that we are located outside Charleston. So Charleston is attractive also for people to live. I would say it's a nice area to live. So you can find your employees in a near environment. I think it's just the location and having everything here.
Well, in today's market, one of the biggest concerns that we have is workforce. So Bushy Park is strategically located right in the heart of the Low Country, so you have a really wide labor shed. You can really draw people in, and it's a great place to live too. So if you have to import talent, it's not a hard sell to sell Charleston. First and foremost, their location and proximity to this vibrant, growing metro makes it really attractive.
The risk whenever something goes wrong with the chemical process, we have a trained department here that is in seconds at your side, so the damage is also limited due to having all these services.
They look after you. The relationship works because they are available to us anytime we need them. The responsiveness is great, and the site is sustainable, which makes us sustainable. The location with the proximity of the rivers and the rail and the highway system, it would make an easy selection.
In order for these companies here to be successful, we have to be reliable. We have to be producing steam every minute of the day so that we don't take down their processes. We take that job very seriously. We have built-in redundancy into our system because machines aren't always without fault. So we've invested a tremendous amount of capital to make sure that we can support them reliably, through those things that do happen periodically. And, if we don't support these companies' success, if they're not successful, our company and the Bushy Park will not grow and succeed. So we take that job very seriously, and I think our team does it very well.
Companies tend to invest here and they stay here, and I don't think that's by coincidence. So I think that really speaks volumes within itself, is just having that true partnership.
Long-term vision for Bushy Park is to make sure that we find companies where they're looking for a partner that's going to make them successful. We have roughly 125 acres remaining to develop here, and that could be one company or it could be another 10 companies depending upon their need. I would say to a site selector or a company that's looking to locate a new operation is, rather than a blank cornfield or pine forest, we're already here and we're already established. We have a tremendous amount of infrastructure here so that you can hit the ground running. We're also going to be there with you. We're not a landlord, we're a partner. We've got expertise that are familiar with permitting and regulations in the area for folks that may be coming from out of state or outside the country. We have local connections. We're active in those areas, and we'll be there right alongside of them to help them navigate all that and get up and running.